Well, after more than 3 years, the investigation into allegations against officials of the Health Services Union, including the embattled Labor MP Craig Thomson, is tonight stuck in a legal gridlock. The opposition is furious after the Director of Public Prosecutions said it had no power to investigate and no brief of evidence to work with. That's after Fair Work Australia provided them with a detailed report into financial and administrative irregularities in Mr Thomson's old union. Political correspondent Tom Eagleton has more from Canberra.
I know no more than you guys.
Yesterday, the opposition thought Craig Thomson might face a criminal investigation over allegations he rorted union money to pay for prostitutes. But today, the Commonwealth Prosecutor's Office crushed those hopes, saying the 1,100-page Fair Work Australia report handed to it yesterday didn't amount to evidence of criminal activity. The Commonwealth Director of Public Prosecutions is not an investigation agency, a statement today said. It does not have investigative powers and is not able to conduct a criminal investigation.
Something wrong has happened here. 1,000 days of investigation now appear to have hit a brick wall. We've got some patrol boats up.
And the opposition leader says if what's been presented so far to the DPP doesn't count as evidence, Fair Work Australia needs to try again.
Fair Work Australia needs to ensure that its investigation is converted into a brief of evidence so that the DPP can ensure that justice is done, that the guilty parties are identified and prosecuted.
But legal advice from the Australian Government Solicitor to Fair Work Australia advises against handing its investigation to police who could start a criminal investigation, saying privacy legislation does not authorise the disclosure of the information in question to the New South Wales and Victorian police forces. The government solicitor's advice was sought on the same day an eminent non-government lawyer told Fair Work there is nothing in the Registered Organisations Act that would prevent a good faith disclosure of information to a state law enforcement agency. The opposition leader says the investigation's been deliberately stalled.
No one should escape justice just because he or she is a member of the Gillard government and his or her vote is needed for the Gillard government to survive.
I suspect I've got a pretty hard head.
Today's announcement from the DPP is a significant free kick for the Prime Minister. She launched a new soccer team in Western Sydney this afternoon.
You're going to kick it, Prime Minister?
I don't have anything before me which would cause me to alter from my previous statements of confidence in Mr Thomson.
The Fair Work report's so secret, not even Mr Thomson's seen it.
We found out about this on Twitter.
That again is consistent with advice from the government solicitor who told Fair Work any disclosure to the Director of Public Prosecutions should be made on a limited and confidential basis.
Well, that's lovely of you.
And what the Prime Minister and the public doesn't know can't hurt her.
I don't have a copy of this Fair Work Australia report. Mr Abbott doesn't have a copy of this Fair Work Australia report.
And she's turned the opposition leader's call for Fair Work to release its report into an attack, suggesting he's interfering with an independent body.
I mean, would you really want a circumstance where Mr Abbott, if he was ever elected Prime Minister, could issue an edict and tell the industrial umpire to strip penalty rates out of every award in the nation?
The manoeuvres that have led us to this point haven't been edifying for Fair Work Australia, but there's little the opposition can do, short of moral persuasion, to expose what the industrial umpire found out about the allegations against Craig Thomson, allegations he continues to deny. Tom Eagleton, Late Line.